Hey guys, welcome back, and let's check out Lee Wen's new partner, shall we? This problem was so difficult. I stared at a test and looked like some kind of ancient curse, torturing my fragile mind. A box of chocolate milk suddenly appeared on my desk. My favourite. He opened it and started drinking it. It was delicious. Lee Wen, what are you doing during the exam? Miss Yang pounded her fist on my desk. My eyes went wide. There was no test. No Miss Yang. No one in my favourite drink, chocolate milk. I was lying in my own bed, still wearing a t-shirt I put on for tennis last night. How would I fall asleep like this? Suddenly I remembered that I'd found some strange things in my door last night. I carefully opened my door and looked outside. There was nothing. Was it all a dream? In any case, what time was it? I checked the clock on the wall. It was 9:10. I was to school as fast as possible. The second period had just begun. A tennis class today. The school was famous for its emphasis on so-called quality education. So in all-night girls' schools, we had classes and stuff like tennis and so on. Even for senior students, so they could get some exercise and release some of the stress from schoolwork. Not many seniors involved in these classes, though. Anyone would bet their whole lives on the upcoming Gaokao, National Higher Education Entrance Examination. However, I still had no idea what I wanted to do in future, nor what major I'd be interested in. I suppose I'd just go with the flow. I carried a racket under my arm and ran onto the tennis court. Usually I'd just do some hitting practice during class. But today I was here with a purpose. Last time I'd accidentally hit that knucklehead Rocky from class 3 where I'd been practicing my serve. He insisted that I had done it on purpose and challenged me to a match to settle the score. What kind of obsessive, obnoxious man was this? Well, today was the day of our duel. I'd agreed to his proposal with 30 boxes of chocolate milk as a wager. My favourite. We played a doubles match for one set. We got to pick a partner for the opponent. I picked Wang Xiang as Rocky's partner first. It was probably the weakest of all people present today. My darling chocolate milk, here I come. Rocky pointed to someone behind me. Your partner with him, Ben. I turned around, and all I saw was someone looking petrified, someone whom I'd never met before. The stranger introduced himself as Jimmy. He said he'd just transferred from Hong Kong today. Huh, transfer student from his last semester of senior year. From Hong Kong, no less. That was peculiar. Never mind, I had to win my chocolate milk first. Since it's involved in a classic, it would be really good. Maybe it's my lucky day. Whilst one game later, I realised I'd been kidding myself. That sneaky Rocky. He must have known this guy didn't know how to play at all. Wang Xiang might have only been a 2.0. But I'll make Jimmy a 0.2. He barely even knew how to hold a racket. No matter. My precious chocolate milk, I'd have to do it alone. Half an hour later, we were a tiebreaker. Score was 7-8. Bare match point. If I could win this next point, I had a chance. Otherwise, I'd have to go buy chocolate milk myself at 7-Eleven. Standing on the right side at the back. My hat was soaking wet. Sweat was dripping down my ponytail onto my shirt. Jim was on the left side of the net. Well, I could see I was sweating through the back of his shirt too. Here came a ball. It was aimed at the centre of the back court to my left. I squeezed it back in my hand. A sudden twist of ankle. Fell to the ground, completely missed the ball. Even worse, it went straight off the back of Jimmy's head. Jimmy fainted. Oh no, did I just give him a concussion? I clearly remembered he was standing much further left, wasn't he? How's Jimmy? My name is Jimmy. Today's my first day at Yingnan High School as a senior. I flew from Hong Kong and Beijing just a few days ago. My first night in my suitcase, checked out my laptop, still arrived at a hotel. I was bored out of my mind and decided to go down to the arcade to kill some time. There I saw a girl with long hair. She had come to the arcade with a basket of tennis balls and sweating from head to toe. She wanted to get us a spotty doll from a claw machine. I wanted to get it too, but earlier there had been a cup hogging machine for a long time. Throughout my childhood, my father would always buy me anything I wanted. Usually Game Boys and computers, stuff like that, nothing outrageous. So I never really understood the feeling of wanting something so badly and not being able to get it. I looked at her from a distance. I watched her fail and keep trying again and again. Her expression looked so funny and cute. I felt a strange urge. I go to an all-boys school in Hong Kong, so I wasn't someone who liked to go out much. I never really met any mini girls. I never learned how to pick up girls as well. But today I felt different. I really thought she was extremely cute and a special feeling about her. I didn't really understand myself. I didn't want to miss a chance of getting to know her. I mustered all my courage and decided to get my attention. I wrote down my email address on a piece of paper. I bought a drink and quietly left a cup on the counter of a claw machine with a note under a cup. Now I just need to wait for her response. First night I didn't get a mail. It must be too late. She'll write back to me the next day, I thought. Second day, all I got was junk mail. Third day? Maybe she lost a note by accident. Maybe she'd washed it in the laundry. Maybe I just couldn't find out what her email address was instead. All I needed to do was just hack into a cashier system in the arcade, get all the information from your customers who paid with tokens using mobile banking. And get more than just their email addresses, their real addresses and bank accounts. So I did it. I mustered all my courage once again and wrote her a mail. Yet. Maybe she didn't really use her email. I told my father I wanted to transfer her to school. Didn't really matter to him, the school had transferred to be quite good too, so he agreed. If he had known the truth, he would slap me in the face and call me a disgrace. Oh, this guy. I'd also found out she liked playing tennis, so of course I bought myself a racket immediately. I even finished reading all 42 volumes of a manga series, A Kid of Tennis. Never thought I'd get a chance to have a partner in a doubles match for the first day of school. And I also never realised that, well, everything in manga was a lie. The only time I'd ever touched a ball was a referee. Crap, I suck so bad. She must hate me now. We ended up in a tiebreaker match, and I had to read about the rest of the manga. Basically, it was like a quick way to decide a winner, when both sides had even been matched. If it wasn't for me, she had already won. The ball was coming again. It was a fast one, it was flying towards my right side. Really? I was also so nervous that my hand was shaking uncontrollably. I tried my best to hold the racket as steady as I could. Took a step to the right. I rushed forward. I took a step to the right almost out of instinct, but I still let the ball pass. Even if I tried to hit the ball, it would never go in. From behind me, I heard her hitting the ball. Good job. Before I could finish my thought, I felt a sudden stock of numbness and pain from the back of my head. I was even infirmary when I woke up. It was already noon. I looked around, there was no one else in the room but a school nurse. Oh, Jimmy, what do you think's going to happen? Interesting. You're going to hurt your ankle, mate. And you're still going to get knocked out, apparently. Even worse, the ball went straight towards the back of Jimmy's head. Okay. Let's try that. You're going to hurt your ankle. You're going to rush forward, swing, and step to the right. I took a swing at the ball, but almost tripped. I take another step first to stop myself from falling over. Tennis ball flew over the net, kissed the baseline, compressed, and bounced up. When I was stuck in the wire fence around the court. Yay, match point saved. Riker was such a sneaky bastard, with Jimmy barely able to move. He was now aiming every ball at him. But Jimmy was able to get out of my way almost every time, even with a twisted ankle. We were coordinating surprisingly well. After a while, Wang Xiang was left standing there too. The game had become a singles match between Rocky and me. Maybe Jimmy was a lucky charm because we eventually won the game 15-13. What a great partner. I'd won my chocolate milk. Hooray! I fell to the ground and my ankle hurt like hell. Fortunately, we still won a point thanks to her. Our opponents were hitting the balls towards me almost exclusively, but Li Wen was too good. Eventually we won. More importantly, she ran over and high-fived me. I wasn't just daydreaming about this, she really did just give me a high five. Hand felt so warm, I'll never forget that moment. There you are, you're happy, mate. S ranks across the board. We've got some more posts. If only I could do it again. Do you message strange teacher? A relay race.
Dios, ¿qué debería hacer?
Mr. Kwan. Interesting, there's a split here, it seems. And you have your own strange teacher one, which I imagine is going to be linked to those two since they're so close. My mother had always complained I'd never exercised. She'd always say whenever I needed to run away from bad guys, we'd dead in a few steps. There are not many bad guys in this world. Besides, even if there were, I think I could stay in my room and not go outside. So the information here, after all, as long as I can get the information online, I can play with the real world in the palm of my hand. Yet even though I managed to get or dodge all recruiting activities, my roommate would totally ruin my perfect plan. Today was your school sports beat. Thought I could have made an excuse like a foot injury, so I wouldn't have to sit under a tree. And I could just stay in my room and play on my computer. But Rocket signed me up for a 4x100 meter race. 400 meters? Madness. Last time I'd been on a race was still elementary school, and even hit puberty. Thought I might die on the track today. Gun went off. Took it from his hand. I never knew Rocket was so fast. Our team was actually in first place during his third leg run. Still, why was I final leg? What were people thinking? Nothing else I could do but run like my life depended on it. People along the track were cheering for me. I couldn't really tell who they were, but actually this felt pretty great. I was only 50 metres from the finish line and no one caught up with me yet. I must have underestimated myself. Look at me, Mum. Your son's about to win a race. Looked straight ahead of the finish line when I saw her. I saw my crush. Oh no. Don't distract me at such a moment. It's too late. I only lost my focus 1 second and the tip of my foot tripped. My entire body left the ground and then my face smashed into the ground. By the time I got back up, the other teams had run past the finish line. Oh no. We were only just suffered a fire. Pitt Street 99 was still open for business. Small and old building, the walls are covered with flyers and graffiti. I walked through the main gate and saw a narrow staircase. Also a small desk at the bottom of the stairs. Remember spiky hair was sitting behind his desk with his legs crossed. He put down a magazine which had a woman with big breasts on the cover and asked what I was doing there. Told a man in a long black trench coat and asked me to come here. Trench coat? Everyone here wears a trench coat. I'm not telling you this is some place where you can just walk in. Better get out of here before you stab you with a knife. Spiky hair picked up a magazine again. Tried to call what the guy looked like. White shirt, grey vest, short black hair, going to your back. Was a big guy in a black suit with a scarred face. Scarred face? Mr. Tough? Hold on, is that guy you're talking about? His right hand? Spiky hair put it down his magazine and legs, leaned towards me and asked quietly. Right hand? I couldn't remember exactly, but I remember he picked up a phone with his left. He shouted upstairs, Mr. Kwan, the guy you've been waiting for is here. No staircase of anticipation. The kind of man who came down was not the one I met. He was wearing a leather jacket and a pair of sunglasses. The high cheekbones, he looked much older. He took me all the way to a suburb and back of his motorcycle. Mr. Kwan spoke very fluent English. He told me the building he'd just been in was the headquarters of a Black Dragon gang, the biggest gang in Hong Kong. The person who told me to come was the second in command. He instructed M. Kwan to instruct me as a pledge. A pledge was potential candidates to join the gang. Before officially admitting me, Kwan had to make sure I was qualified. He put a gun in my hand. I was stunned. You don't have to do it if you're not willing to do it. You can leave it out here. You can just pretend you never met me. Took a small metal box out of his pocket and threw a piece of gum in his mouth. No, I'll do it. I couldn't let go of any chance to find Alicia. Besides, I had a brilliant idea. I went into a convenience store nearby. Most of the goods on the shelves seemed to be used goods. Some of them were covered with quick layers of dust. The owner looked like he was over 60. He was reading a book behind the counter. Just two of us in the store. Walked up to the counter, smashed my left hand down, lifted a gun in my right hand, and pointed at his head. He yelled in my meanest voice, "Give me all your money or I'm going to blow your head open." Then I whispered to our man about what was going on. Make sure Mr. Kwan wouldn't be able to hear me. So nervous he had no intention of robbing him for real. Handing him what was in my hand. Please. Then he put down his book, looked at me pleadingly. We need money here for my wife's hospital bill. I can't give it to you. Everything else in this shop you'd like is yours, all yours, please. Apparently I only heard my threats, not my whispers. Tears rolled down my face. I must have lost my mind to be robbing a poor man like this. Even if it was all fake, I shouldn't have done this. Handed a gun to the owner loudly, told him why I was there. What I'd been through. Much surprised after hearing the story, the owner offered to help me about my sister. And even asked if I was willing to stay here and help the store. I was welcome to stay as long as I didn't mind the little wage he could afford. I gave the old man a hug. Outside the store, Mr. Kwan had already left. I'll never see him again. I started working at a store while looking for information about Alicia. Days went by, I still hadn't heard anything. Lord, what should I do to find my sister? Should I have joined my gang instead? Oh, that's an interesting one. Because we know that Carlos joining a gang is probably a bad thing, but it may help him find her sister a bit easier. That's an interesting one. And Jimmy doesn't want to fall over and embarrass himself in front of Lee Wen. We'll find out what we should do next time, shall we? So until then, thanks for watching, have a wonderful day, and bye-bye.